Hello everyone, I'm ChrissieCupid and welcome to Review Friday. Sims 4: The Realm of Magic is one of the first packs that I bought. I got it because I really like fantasy and magic. And I've been playing this for a while, so here are my thoughts on the Sims 4 Realm of Magic game pack. The Sims 4 Realm of Magic gave us 4 interesting new features. The first is a new neighborhood called Glimmerbrook. Now, it may seem like an interesting little neighborhood. It's got its usual little lots that you can build houses. It's got existing houses that you can move into and make your own. But it's got a little secret. Glimmerbrook is home to a portal that takes you to a secret magic world. Non-magic users can use this portal to escape from their ordinary lives, while magic users already have a crystal that can take them to this new world, no matter where they are. This hidden world contains a school of sorts where you can pick up the art of magic. It's got a place where you can buy magical items like brooms and spells, and a garden. I do like the idea of this little world, but I do have some issues with it. I feel like they could have done a little bit more, perhaps given us a lot on which we can build a magical home, or they could have made it more interactive. One example I can give is the greenhouse in the gardens. It looks so inviting, like there's a secret to discover, but when you click on it, there's nothing there. You can't enter it, you can't do anything inside of it, and I feel it's a missed opportunity. It's like they did plan something for it, but then they never followed through with it, and I feel like they've let us down there a bit. But you can collect plants in this little area. Another thing I would have suggested, maybe made it possible for us to build a house there. Unfortunately, we didn't get that. This doesn't mean that the magical realm is a waste, because there are magical shops that we can visit. And then, of course, the school is available to non-magic users as well. In fact, if they go to the right person, they can learn how to become spellcasters. And that is the second feature that this pack promised us, learning how to use magic. I really enjoy it because, like I said, I like magic, and you can learn different spells. You have different types of spells that you can learn and use on everyday objects. You have a spell book that you can check which spells that you have learned, and you can train. You can practice untamed magic, mischief magic, and practical magic. And this can get really fun because you will end up being able to prank other Sims, repair objects, and even cause a world of chaos. As you learn new spells, you level up until you become a master of the magical arts. Now, you can use your magical powers for good, or you can use it for evil, depending on what kind of sim you have. My sim, as you can see, delights in the torture of others. Yes, Manny, you just want to see the world burn, don't you? Another feature that they gave us is the option of having a familiar. This was definitely a huge motivation for me for getting the pack. I like the idea of having a little magical creature following me and helping me cast spells. There are a bunch of familiars that you can choose from, and you can get them at the magical shops in the magical world. If you like cute things like I do, and dark things, and cute dark things, then this is definitely something that you will adore in this pack, like the adorable butterfly. I mean, just look how cute that is. Wouldn't you want something like that following you around? I know I do. We've also been giving a brand new magically inspired wardrobe, and this is where you can really play and create that fantasy feel, especially when you look at the full body outfits. There are a few outfits that I really like that creates that I am a magical wizard about to go on an adventure type of feel, and I really like that. Some of the outfits I feel don't really belong. This, of course, like this one, I like this one because it looks like a. It gives me more of a Cinderella vibe instead of a magic. But this one, like, I can see a witch wearing this. But this outfit is definitely my favorite, and we do have the shoes to go with it. Just look at that. I am ready to go on a magical adventure. We also got a few fun hairstyles. If you're looking forward to what you can do in cast, the hairstyles can get very entertaining. Some of them I find really exciting. Uh, you can get really creative when you create your fantasy look. My favorite hairstyle for the guys is this one, and I actually like using it on the girls too. I don't care when it comes to the clothes, like male or female. If it looks good on the sim, I use it. You can have a little bit of fun in CAS, especially when it comes to creating your fantasy wizard outfit. You can combine it with the vampire outfits as well and create your whole gothic, creepy vampire look. One area I feel that this pack really shines is definitely the build and buy. You can get really creative and create your Hogwarts fantasy. Just look at this kitchen that I've created here. Like, if this does not give you the Wizard's kitchen vibe, then I don't know what does. Like, and you can even have something like a cauldron. And the fun part is you can actually make potions in there. Or mac and cheese. You could create an epic fantasy world where your sim can live. And like I said with the CAS, you can combine different worlds. Like, I love combining my vampire and my spellcaster's pack. And you can end up creating a fantasy world with these two creatures living together. One example I have is in one of my save files, I have a family, and one side of the family are vampires and the other side are spellcasters. And they kind of have a little war going on because the vampires and spellcasters don't like one another. But there's also like that forbidden love type of thing going on there as well. So if you like creating storylines, this is a pack that you would really enjoy because you can create your own storylines on how did they become a spellcaster, why did they become a spellcaster, what do your other sims in the family or in the neighborhood think about the spellcaster? Are there any vampire sims that would like them? Are they enemies? Are they friends, allies? So yes, you can get really creative. I just want to show you a few more examples of the build because I am one of those simmers who love to create new homes. I like to take the existing homes and reimagine them. Like, this is an existing home and I'm just creating brand new stuff for it. So as you can see, there is a lot of things you can do in terms of creativity when it comes to this pack and building. So in terms of gameplay, there's actually a lot of fun stuff that you can do. You can learn how to brew potions, and that actually allows you to sell them. And with the new Nifty Knitting, you can actually sell the potions on the Plopsy website. And then you've got also the spells that you can learn, and that allows you to interact with other Sims and even objects. And then if you are playing any storylines where you have enemies and they happen to be spellcasters as well, you can do things like have duels. And of course you can have your Sim level up until he has learned all the spells and become the most powerful spellcaster in the game. And you can weave in your own story elements. Like I mentioned before, you can have a feud against the vampires. See, I really like the dueling part, and there are consequences. You can either win and have a happy moodlet, or if you lose too many times, you can get cursed, which just adds a little extra layer of fun to the game. So, what are my final thoughts on this? If you don't like magic and you're not into fantasy, you probably won't like this pack very much. If you like building stuff, there's a lot of interesting things that you can use in building decoration. You can build a fantasy castle. And if you're like me and you're still waiting on your invitation to Hogwarts, this pack will keep you entertained for a while. So would I recommend it? If you love fantasy and magic, yes, absolutely. So that's where I'm going to leave this review. If you like it, please hit that like button. If you want to see more reviews in the future, please subscribe. And if there are any other games or Sims packs that you would like me to review, leave a comment in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye!